I don't think anybody plans to get divorced,
Yeah.
but divorce happens when you don't attend to your marriage the right way, when you don't um, recognize the problem and deal with it
Mm.
immediately. So no, I don't think anybody gets married with the intentions to divorce, but divorce happens immediately if you don't, like I said, fix
Okay.
the problem. But and then eventually you will see the manifestation of the separation.
Yeah.
But divorce starts early on.
That's a good point. Divorce is not when you sign the paperwork and go through all
Yeah,
the expensive
that's what I
lawyers.
wanted to say.
Divorce is, I heard this from Dr. Miles Monroe, great
Hmm.
marriage teacher, went to be with the Lord. It is the death of a marriage.
Yes,
And that happens early on.
it
When
does.
Adam and Eve turned on each other in the garden, that was a divorce. Okay. They didn't have a legal document drawn. You don't need that. That's just a way to spend your money and to finalize it in the laws of your country. But no, divorce happens. It's a spiritual thing, a division and a death in your
Yeah.
marriage as a relationship. Y'all became one and y'all just pulled yourself apart. And
Hmm.
it is very painful and probably disgusting to look at. If you imagine taking somebody and pulling them in two, how horrifying that would be. That is what is happening in the spirit when you have a spiritual divorce.
When you have reasons to be offended with your spouse and you don't fix those offenses, that is a seed of divorce. Because it's going to grow and it's going to develop into more offenses to the point where you just cannot tolerate that person any longer. And you say, you know what, I can't be in your space. And then that's when you see a husband and wife sign those papers and say, you know, we're done being married in the eyes of other people. But you guys may have been divorced year two of your
Yeah.
marriage. You know, you don't ever know
Mm-hmm.
how long you've been divorced because it's so many things. But the one thing we want to talk about today in particular is grow up. Like, grow up. I have a personal issue, and Lord may have to help me with this, but a personal issue with people that get married and then they think this is the opportunity for them to stay selfish and to stay childish and feel like they don't have a responsibility to grow up and be the woman, be the wife, or be the husband, be the man of their household. They still want to pursue life like they're single. Like, you know, if I was doing this before I was married, I should still be able to continue to do everything. I personally don't live by that. I personally believe, it's just my own personal belief. You don't have to, you know, agree with it. But when you enter into a marriage covenant, when you say I do to someone else, there is a season of incubation that has to happen between you and your spouse that it takes time to develop. So every other major project you may have been doing before marriage, you need to put that on the back burner and say, hey, we're going to focus on marriage. 24/7 is marriage development. If you got a 9 to 5 job, you go to work and then you come home and work on your marriage. There's no time for anything else. I mean, seriously, it's that serious, especially if you are trying to do this the way the Word of God prescribes for us to handle our marriage. It needs to be something you work on every single day, every moment you have the opportunity to, and let everything else fall as they may. And then as you develop and grow in your marriage, allow God to attract those things back into your life in its appropriate time. Because sometimes we have too many projects going on and it causes us to not focus on our marriage, not focus on each other. And then we have division. And then we say dumb stuff like, well, you know, I don't have love for you anymore. I don't feel the sparks for you anymore. I'm bored with you or whatever. That's because you got something else over here in the corner that's more exciting than the person you married, because you're not spending that same time developing your marriage as you are with your business or your education or your family and friends, whatever it is that's keeping you from spending that time with your spouse. And you may be asking, well, how much time do you need? I come home every day. We sleep together every night. No, that's not pursuing your marriage.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Did you know that we have channel memberships? Channel memberships are a great way for subscribers like you to support what we do with monthly payments that give you access to awesome perks. For example, if you sign up for Tier 1 Vision Bearer, you'll get a cool badge next to your name whenever you leave a comment beneath our videos. You also get access to custom emojis we made just for you, so people can know that you're one of our channel members. If you sign up for Tier 2, Vision Bearer Plus, you'll get a 20% discount on all of our merch, kind of like this hoodie that I'm wearing here and other things that you can find on our merch site, access to exclusive behind-the-scenes mini vlogs, and a members-only chat with us right here on YouTube. The best part is, no matter which tier you choose, you'll get lifetime access to our premium content, like our 6-week course, Overcome the Spirit of Depression, or our long-form cinematic podcast, Death to Pornography. Only our channel members have unlimited access to these special productions. And to say thank you, we'll always give you shout-outs by name in our live streams. Consider becoming a channel member today. Click the join button below for more information. Or if you're an iPhone user, click the link in our description. Thank you in advance, and we'll see you next time.